Hey guys, my name is Megan and today I have my July TBR for you. So this month's TBR is a little small because I've been having problems getting through my TBRs lately. And I have a feeling that the last book from my June TBR may take a while, so I decided to back off a little bit on this month. This month is going to be a little light just because I feel like I need it and because that can change pretty much whenever. The first book this month that I'm planning to read is going to be This Adventure Ends, which has been in my last two TBRs. I just haven't gotten around to it. So this one is about a girl named Sloane and her father who moved from New York to Florida, and Sloane feels kind of left out and she gets into this group of friends that have like all of these layers to their friendships. So there's tragedy and inner jokes and that kind of stuff, and so she's trying to get in with these group of friends. This one should be really interesting because this one's a contemporary, and like I said, I'm not usually a contemporary fan, but I did really love Foolish Hearts by Emma Mills, and this is also by Emma Mills, so I'm hoping this will be just as good as that one. Yeah, other than that, I don't really know a whole lot about this book, but it looks super stunning, so I can't wait to read this one. So the next book that I'm planning to read in July is Spider's Traps. This is book number 13 in the Elemental Assassins series. So this one looks like Jen is now finally the queen of Ashland's Underground, which is not necessarily a good thing, not necessarily a bad thing either, but gonna be different. And it looks like in this one Jen almost gets murdered, so that's not gonna be good. And it's kind of her job to maintain order in this like underground or underworld, all of the mob bosses and other assassins and all the drug trade and that kind of stuff. So this one shall be really interesting to get through. I love these books, so this one should be just as good as the other ones and just as bloody because these books are pretty much a bloodbath, almost every book. So, you know, whatever. Doing almost a full 180 from that. Next book that I plan to read in July is going to be The Mark of Athena. This is the third book in the Heroes of Olympus series, which this book I believe was in my last TBR that I didn't get to. It looks like it's going to follow a lot of Annabeth, and it's kind of her and Percy getting back together, and then, well, they go on a quest basically to shut the doors of death and to find Nico, who was kidnapped in the last book, I think. And Annabeth's biggest fears are like Percy being more attracted to the Roman ways than the Greek ways, and then being worried about him, you know, like you do, because boy needs somebody to worry about him because he gets into all sorts of trouble. So this one I cannot wait to get into. It's going to be really good. And then the last book that I'm planning to read in July is The Final Six. So this one I'm a little on the fence about. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to like this one or not. This one it is sci-fi, but not quite the sci-fi that I'm looking for. So we'll see how this goes. So this one follows Leo and Naomi, and they were drafted into this like international space training camp. Basically, they're training to be sent to Europa, which is one of Jupiter's moons, and, you know, to establish a new colony. And there's just like this cutthroat atmosphere for these kids. It's kind of like Hunger Games style, but not quite to that extreme, to actually get into the 6 slots that are open for this mission. And the one thing that the people running this contest don't tell these kids is that the mission before them, everybody died like mysteriously. That could be super interesting. So these are the books that I'm planning to read. I could read more, I could read less. I don't know. We'll see how this month goes with my reading. Like I said, the last couple of months I've been like sort of a reading slump, so I don't know if it's just because I've been reading so much YA and not enough like adult books or what, but we will see how I get through this month. Let me know what you guys are planning to read this month. Interested to see what you guys are reading. If you guys like this video, don't forget to hit the like button. You can also hit the notification button and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you would like to follow me on social media, check out the links down below. Alrighty, bye guys!